Lehman Brothers, as we were just discussing, made headlines in New York this weekend with an art auction. It raised more than $12 million for creditors. That total did exceed the pre-sale estimate. And as Anastasia Haydulina reports, Christie's will hope to do the same with a similar auction in London this week.
Thank you. Sold.
Liquidated. If only all of Lehman's assets were as easily turned into cash. The works of Damien Hirst and other artists that once proudly adorned Lehman's New York offices went under the hammer this weekend in a bid to reduce the pile of debt the bank left behind. September 2008, Lehman filed the biggest bankruptcy in U.S. history, leaving employees and creditors with close to nothing. In London, Christie's is organizing an auction as well this week, also hoping the art will pay off.
There's certainly a very eclectic mix of works here, and it reflects the history of the bank itself. And that also reflects the interest that we're getting from all levels of the community, from bankers to serious private collectors also.
Serious money could be paid for this Madonna by Gary Hume, estimated £100,000. But there's plenty for the treasure hunters too, like this plaque celebrating the opening of the London branch in 2004. The London auction is expected to fetch at least $1.5 million towards Lehman's bankruptcy fund. But that's a tiny contribution to the $500 billion still claimed by European creditors. So far, about $50 billion of that has been recouped. So the art sales might be a small drop in the ocean, but the administrators say it's the intention that counts.
What it does do is it shows the creditors that we're using every possible opportunity to raise as much money as possible, so that at the end of the day, when we come to pay a dividend in this insolvency, it is as high as possible, so the creditors get the best possible return.
In good times, only Lehman's most important clients would get a special tour through the art galleries of its London office. Now the paintings are up for grabs, so are the fragments of this collapsed institution. For those coming to the auction, only to walk away with a piece of history. Anastasia, Haydulina, Bloomberg, London.